Welcome again to Pact Weekly, where we talk about what we're doing in Pact, why we're doing it, and how to create hungry, humble, smart teams that are engaged in spiritual multiplication for the fulfillment of the Great Commission. Today we're going to be talking about one aspect of leadership that is in every list and requirement for leaders in the Bible. This morning we were on a phone call with the team leaders around Pact, and we heard from one of the eldest staff in Pact how they started the ministry in Turkey. 40 years ago, they simply invited Turks into their house and fed them pizza and talked to them about Jesus. And whether your choice is pizza or not, this idea of inviting people into your home is a key element in eventually multiplying disciples. In Turkey, it took them from 4 believers to 6,000 believers over the past 40 years. When I heard this story, it made me think a little bit more deeply about hospitality. So I read about hospitality in 1 Timothy 3 this morning, and it says that an elder must enjoy having people in his home and be able to teach. And it occurred to me that maybe the two are connected, because back in those days, you didn't go to church, you went to somebody's home to go to church. So when elders invited people into their home, it was their opportunity to influence them. Hospitality is our opportunity to influence others. Another aspect of hospitality you may not have thought of is found in Ephesians 2, where it says, "So now you Gentiles are no longer strangers and foreigners. You are citizens along with all of God's holy people. You are members of God's family." The word hospitality actually means love of strangers, and that's exactly what God did. He loved strangers and brought them into his family. So even if we're not able to communicate everything we want to communicate with words about the gospel to somebody, by seeing them outside our home and bringing them into our home is a picture of exactly what God has done for us. One final aspect of hospitality that I think is vital is in Acts, when Jesus is quoted as saying, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." By receiving people into our homes and giving to them, we actually get more joy and more satisfaction and more delight than we would any other way. So God is actually calling us to hospitality for our own good. So as the holidays approach, let's all join in using hospitality as a great way to bless ourselves and to bless others and to see the gospel go forth.